get them, but you only see them a certain kind of time of the year. So again, I'm going to break this one open so you can see it. Greetings, this is Body-Culinary, and I have another treat here. This is called a velvet apple. So that's a couple of treats, right? I get excited about this stuff because there is no need to cheat when you have all of these treats, right? So I have some mangosteen. This is the first time this year I'm seeing it in the market over here. So this is mangosteen, so it's fresh, it's not frozen. Just got these, so these are just coming into the market, and mango season, unfortunately, is coming to a close. It seemed like it was so quick this year, so I really tried to get as many mangoes as I could. So there's a couple of different varieties here, and avocado season may last a little longer, but mango season is coming to a close. So I don't see the mangoes over there hanging on my neighbor's trees, but we did get something. So when I was looking at these today at the market, I was like, are those rotten peaches or something? And if you look at the texture, these, it feels kind of dusty, but it feels just like velvet. And this is actually called a velvet apple. So I have never had this one, so we're gonna bust this one open together. So this is a velvet apple. So it looks like a peach. I don't know what it's gonna taste like. I guess it's gonna be a stone fruit. So not at all what I would have expected. This is the velvet apple, and it looks like it has 2 seeds on the inside. It smells kind of cinnamony. Never tasted it before. Never even seen this one before, but this literally feels like a soft velvet. So I don't know if you can see the inside, what the seed looks like. So stuff like this is exciting to me. So I don't think you can eat the fruit. Excuse me, the skin. So I'm gonna peel this off. It's always nice to find a new fruit. Literally, it's like velvet. So this is the fruit. It feels kind of custardy. Tastes like, wow. It tastes like breath mints, like a custardy breath mint. Wow. This is the seed. So this is a new one. I'm sure some of the other folks out there might recognize the fruit. But it's called, again, a velvet apple. It reminds me of, it tastes like breath mint. Like a fruit that's a breath mint. Okay. And so, then we have mangosteen. So, I don't call this my favorite, but it definitely needs something new. So mangosteen, it doesn't have much of a smell to it. I don't know if I want to be neat with it. I'm just gonna open it up like this. So you can usually find these when it's in season. It can be quite pricey in the Asian market. And it's kind of, it's kind of a little bit like an art to, just like with anything else, to picking it. So can you see the flesh in here? I've seen some people sell them frozen. But yeah. So this is mangosteen. Now this, oh my goodness. It's so delicious. You don't want to leave anything on the inside. Has an interesting seed. This is called the mangosteen. Alright, I'm going to have to save a couple. Ooh, spices dropping down over there. But these are mangosteen. So see if you can find them at your Asian market. And in New York, I used to go to Chinatown to get them. But you only see them a certain time of the year. So again, I'm going to break this one open so you can see it. Now, interesting, when I was in Guatemala, I noticed that they use many of the natural dyes inside of the skins of fruits and carrots and some other things to dye cotton. So we've seen and I've had the opportunity to see some of the cotton still on the plant, on the tree, and see how they spin it, as well as experience how folks used to use the fruit and vegetable coloring, the natural dyes from the plant, to color things, right? Especially the the yarn for weaving fabrics in Guatemala. There's so much raw talent over there. So necessity creates all kinds of invention. So this is what the mangosteen looks like. It's like these little pods in there. But this is definitely one of those tutti frutti fruits that's like really so luscious and tropical. That's so good. And there is a seed in there. So I'm going to save these for my sister so I don't eat them all up. And I have a few different varieties of mango over here. Again, some of them, I don't know the name. I recognize them by the smell, or the scent and fragrance, the size, and the coloring. I just had another one. Oh, let me go grab this other one I was just eating. So many different kinds of fruit. This is one that I just got from the market today. Oh my gosh, the color is so deep and fragrant. So these are my treats again today from the market. Fresh, whole, and keep in mind there are many farmers locally that can't afford to pay for pesticides, and a lot of folks have mangoes on their trees over here. So they don't bother to put any pesticides. So isn't that great? That's the original way that it's supposed to be. So this is Body-Culinary. Let me know, what are your favorite exotic fruits? What have you tried for the first time? Have you ever seen a velvet apple? Or let me know what you think if you've tried it, what it tastes like to you. Because to me, it tastes like a fruit that tastes like breath mints. Like cinnamony and kind of like a mint and creamy. And then mangosteen. And how many different types of mangoes have you tried? Love to hear from you. This is Body-Culinary. Please make sure to give the video a thumbs up, to share it with someone who you know may benefit and needs to be inspired in terms of loving to eat healthy, because I really love eating this way. There's absolutely no reason to diet. And make sure you hit the notification bell so that you can be informed every time I upload a new video on a shopping haul or some of the great finds that I have, and insight into whole living foods and fitness. See you soon.